Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOSLC. Mary Cosby's son tested positive for cocaine. Things in Mary Cosby's personal life have gone in an unfortunate direction beyond Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. The reality TV star has been part of RHOSLC since the first episode, but these days, she might not too focused on filming episodes for viewers to see. It turns out she has something far more serious to worry about. Mary's son, Robert Cosby Jr., just checked into rehab. These are the details. Why Mary Cosby's son just checked into rehab? According to The Sun, it seems the safest place for Robert Jr. to be right now is in rehab. After starring on a few episodes of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City with his mother, the 21-year-old has gotten into some trouble with illegal substances. Robert Jr. is already dealing with the repercussions of a 2022 DUI case that's still following him to this day. He missed his court appearance to address the case, which was supposed to take place during the summer. Robert Jr.'s attorney told the judge Robert Jr. only missed it because he was at an inpatient treatment facility in California. The judge rescheduled the DUI case to sometime at the end of November. Unfortunately, his drug test results from last May showed that he tested positive for cocaine, fentanyl, and THC. His usage of hard drugs is definitely reason to be concerned. Mary hasn't been super active on social media with all of this going on. As of this publication, her last Instagram post went up on September 20th. She also limited her comment section, likely to avoid an influx of judgmental comments from people who have a lot to say about things going on with her son. As a well-known reality TV star, Mary has been on the receiving end of public scrutiny for years. Some RHOSLC fans have taken to Reddit to share their thoughts. What are your thoughts on all this drug-related drama regarding Mary Cosby's son? Let us know in the comment section below. The residents of Salt Lake City are no strangers to drama, but nothing prepared the cast of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City for the shockwaves that would ripple through the city when the news broke. Mary Cosby's son, Robert Jr., tested positive for cocaine. It all started innocently enough, or so it seemed. The group had just wrapped another explosive reunion special, where secrets were laid bare, friendships were questioned, and old wounds were reopened. As always, tensions were high, but no one could have predicted what was about to come next. For Mary Cosby, the enigmatic and often controversial housewife known for her unconventional marriage, church leadership, and luxury lifestyle, this latest scandal was perhaps the most personal and devastating yet. The discovery. Rumors started circulating after a wild night out on the town for some of the younger members of the Salt Lake City circle. Though Robert Jr. has largely stayed out of the limelight compared to his mother, he's still a young adult navigating the pressures of fame, fortune, and the high expectations placed upon him. It was during one such night out that things took a dark turn. According to sources close to the situation, Robert Jr. was with a group of friends at an upscale club in Park City, a short drive from Salt Lake City, when the party got out of hand. The group had been drinking heavily, and soon after, whispers of drug use began to emerge. By the end of the night, Robert Jr. was reportedly found unconscious in a bathroom stall, sparking immediate concern among his friends and the staff. Emergency services were called, and Robert Jr. was rushed to the hospital. It was during this emergency room visit that toxicology reports revealed traces of cocaine in his system. The news sent shockwaves through the hospital staff, and it wasn't long before it reached the ears of his mother, Mary Cosby. Mary's reaction. Mary Cosby is no stranger to controversy, but this was something else entirely. Known for her larger-than-life persona on RHOSLC, Mary is often a polarizing figure, commanding attention with her eccentric fashion choices, lavish lifestyle, and unique approach to life. But beneath her luxurious facade is a deeply religious woman who runs her family's Pentecostal church. Her faith is central to her identity, and the news of her son's drug use struck at the core of her beliefs. Mary's reaction, as one might expect, was a mixture of shock, devastation, and denial. In the immediate aftermath, she was reported to have gone into seclusion, surrounding herself only with close family and church members. Rumors of her attempting to pray away the situation circulated among the cast members, with many questioning if she would even return to the show after such a public scandal. Inside sources close to Mary claimed that she was torn between her love for her son and the teachings of her faith, which strictly prohibits drug use and any behavior deemed sinful. For Mary, this was more than just a family crisis. It was a spiritual battle, one that could potentially threaten her role as the leader of her church. Could the congregation continue to follow a leader whose own household was embroiled in such a public controversy? The fallout within the cast. As the news of Robert Jr.'s positive drug test spread among the cast of RHOSLC, reactions varied. Jen Shah, still dealing with her own legal troubles, reportedly reached out to Mary, offering her support in the midst of the scandal. "We may not always see eye to eye," Jen allegedly said, "but I know what it's like to have your family dragged through the mud. I'm here for you." Heather Gay, on the other hand, took a more sympathetic approach, expressing concern for Robert Jr. as a young man caught up in the pressures of his family's notoriety. "He's just a kid," Heather commented in a confessional, "and with everything Mary's got going on, it's no wonder he's feeling lost. I hope he gets the help he needs." Whitney Rose, who had previously clashed with Mary over her church and personal choices, was notably less forgiving. "This is just another example of how toxic that environment is," Whitney said during an interview. "Mary controls everything in her life with an iron fist. Maybe this is a wake-up call for her to loosen her grip." As the cameras rolled on the upcoming season of RHOSLC, producers were keen to capture the fallout of this scandal. Mary, always one to keep her personal life closely guarded, was reportedly resistant to discuss the incident on camera. However, the pressure from both the network and her fellow cast members may force her hand, leading to some of the most emotional and raw moments in RHOSLC history. Behind the scenes, Robert Jr. struggles. For Robert Jr., the road to recovery may be long and difficult. Those close to him reveal that this wasn't the first time he had experimented with drugs, though it was the first time it had spiraled out of control. Growing up in the spotlight, with his mother's larger-than-life personality overshadowing much of his life, Robert Jr. often felt like he was living in Mary's shadow. "He loves his mom, but it's hard," one insider said. "Mary expects a lot from him, and he's always tried to live up to her expectations. But sometimes it's just too much. He started hanging out with the wrong crowd, and that's when things started to go downhill." Mary, for her part, has always maintained that her son is her pride and joy. But the pressures of reality television, combined with the expectations placed upon her as both a mother and a spiritual leader, have undoubtedly taken their toll on their relationship. Moving forward, what's next for Mary and Robert Jr.? As RHOSLC fans eagerly await the new season, many are left wondering what the future holds for Mary Cosby and her son. Will this scandal drive a wedge between them, or will it serve as a catalyst for healing and redemption? Can Mary continue to lead her church and her household with the same fervor, or will this latest crisis force her to reevaluate her priorities? One thing is certain, the Cosby family has a long road ahead. Robert Jr. is expected to enter a rehabilitation program to address his substance use, and Mary will likely face the challenge of balancing her role as a mother with her public persona. The support of her fellow housewives, the church, and her fan base will undoubtedly play a role in how she navigates this difficult time. In true RHOSLC fashion, the drama is far from over. As Mary faces her most personal challenge yet, viewers will be watching closely to see how this larger-than-life housewife handles the fallout of a scandal that hits closer to home than ever before.